Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. And if you want to spread the love, please leave a girl a like and subscribe to the channel. Okay, so today I want to show you guys how to do a really simple crab soup that people would think you really put your foot in, like you got it from a restaurant. And it only has what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ingredients. And really only 4, but I like to use extra ingredient salt. Oh, hold up, camera falling. Let me get you together. Okay. All right. Okay. We're good. Okay, so let's start here. I'm trying to hurry up before my camera cut off again. The first thing you want to use is cream of mushroom soup. I'm only using a small can because I'm the only one that's going to eat it. My daughter doesn't eat crab soup. So this is going to be enough for me, but you can definitely use the larger family size can if you're making it for your family. So the first thing we want to do is rinse off the top of this can. And then it has, it has the pop, which is I like. Go ahead. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay. Not doing too much. Just go ahead and put that in there. And with like most Campbell's soup products, it's pretty much add 1 can of water to the contents of the soup on the inside. But because I'm making a crab soup and I want it to be a little on the richer side, I'm going to use milk instead of water. So let me get my milk. I hope I have enough. Let's see here. And you can just use the can as your measuring cup. Oh wow, I had like just enough. Cool beans. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and add the milk. And I'm going to cut the stove on high heat just to get it started. Just want to kind of stir that up. Let's see if I can show you without messing things up. I'm scared to touch it. What it looks like. My nails are in the way. Hold on, let me just take it off the stand. Let's see here. Okay. So that's what it looks like. Can you see it on the inside of the pot so far? Y'all gonna have to excuse me. I gotta get better with this. I'm not a professional. And don't mind the smoke. Something's on the tap and it's burning off. You know how that goes. So we're just going to stir that up. And pretty much I like to just stir it into all the clumps, where the majority of the clumps are out of it. Because once you pull the cream of mushroom out of the can, it's kind of clumpy and chunky. So just try to get most of the chunks out. The rest will come out once it actually starts to boil. And once I stir it up, get the majority of the chunks out, I like to go ahead and add my Old Bay seasoning, of course. And I like to use a good amount of Old Bay seasoning. But what I also want to let you know is I use salt. Because Old Bay, to me, it's salty, don't get me wrong, but you have to use a lot to get it really salty. And because this is a soup and not crab legs, I don't want to use a lot of Old Bay because along with the salt is going to come the spice. And I don't want the soup to be too spicy, like you're drinking the juice in the bottom of a crab boil bag. You don't want that for soup. So I use a good amount of the Old Bay for flavor. Let's see here. And then what I go ahead and do is I add just a little salt to bring out the flavor. So that I get the saltiness that I like, but not too much of the spiciness. And y'all, this is just the Himalayan pink salt. You can't really overdo this. I mean, that much doesn't come out, and it's not really all that salty. So even though it may have seemed like a lot, it's really not a lot. And you just mix that around in there. I'm going to just let that warm up a little bit more. And what we're using today, I'm using the Handy brand of crab meat. I personally like claw meat. Now you can use any part of the crab you would like. I like the chunks or whatever have you, but I personally prefer the claw meat because I like the way it tastes, and I also like the way it kind of softens up and breaks down in the soup. So, and plus it's $8.99. The other ones are like $10.99 and up. So, yeah, we're gonna use claw meat. So, now that we have that, okay, so that's starting to warm up. So what I'm gonna add next is the claw meat. That also comes sealed like this. Let me just rinse my spoon off. Let me wipe the stove down as well. Make sure you're cleaning as you're cooking, you know. Keep your area nice and clean. So, I'm going to go ahead and open this up. And once you open it up, this is what it looks like on the inside. You know, just like you pulled the meat right out of a claw. And I'm going to scrape some of this on the inside. Now, because I'm only using the one small can of cream of mushroom soup, you do not need this whole thing. If you do, it's kind of entirely too much meat, to be honest. When you're doing a family size, you may want to use the whole thing. But just for that one can, half or not even half is enough, because that's how much I have. That's how much I have left. I hope you can tell. Now you make another serving of this. Put that back in the fridge. Now I'm going to taste it to see where we're at with the seasonings. Do I need to add more salt? Do I need to add more Old Bay? So let's see here. It's actually really good. I'm just going to add a little bit more Old Bay, and then we should be fine. And now it's starting to boil. Once again, I'm going to try to show you again. Okay, as you can see, it's starting to come to a boil. So at this point, I'm going to turn the heat all the way down to low. Gonna let it simmer and do its thing. Let me adjust this camera. God, please forgive me. I'm still trying to work with this camera and figure this thing out, okay? I thank you for your patience. Okay. And you kind of just let that simmer for a little while. I'm gonna put a lid on it. Maybe, to be honest, it's really already done because the crab meat is already cooked. It's just cold, so you have to heat it up. Same way with the cream of mushroom soup. We all know once you heat that up, you're good to go with that. So it really doesn't take long at all. I just like mine to simmer because, once again, I like for my crab, the claw meat, to break down just a little bit more. So I'm going to maybe about 5 to 10 minutes, and you're good to go. I promise you, if you're a seafood lover, you're going to love this soup. Everyone that I have introduced this soup to have fell in love with it. And because it's so simple, they now make it for themselves. So that's going to simmer for just a little while. And while that's simmering, let me show you something right quick. Okay, so I was cleaning off my I'm sorry. I was cleaning off my microwave and I found this piece of paper. Now, this piece of paper is something that my daughter bought one day. In my first video, I told you that I do have a 9-year-old daughter, and she is the most creative, artistic child that I know. And since she was about, 5, she's been telling me, she's 9 now, she wants to have her own band. She wants a singing band. So I'm like, okay. So throughout the years, she talks about it, and she tries to play her little instruments and everything, the guitar and the piano, keyboard, and the things of that nature. Now, she's not professionally trained or anything. She just kind of does her own thing. But real talk, my baby got talent. Like, sometimes I just be listening, and I'm like, okay, she got a beat going. All right. So once I put her in classes and everything, I know she's going to be great. Anywho, she comes home from school one day with this paper, and she's like, Mommy, okay. So I made a list of everything that, I'm going to need for my band. I'm like, sure, go ahead. So it's called Band Needs. So number 1, the band is going to have 2 boys and 2 girls. Sorry, y'all. Camera cut off again. I told you I'm going to have to figure this thing out. But anywho, so band needs 2 boys and 2 girls, instruments, a real manager. Now, y'all, this is the part that took me clean out. Insurance/medical. I said, Samaya, which is my daughter's name. I was like, insurance? She looked at me like, yes. Isn't that what it's called? Just in case one of us get hurt. Now, what does a 9-year-old know about having medical insurance for her band, her company, or whatever have you? I tell you, I just love this child. Then they need to have a band name, a band logo, and everyone needs to do their homework every day in order to be able to play in the band. When I tell y'all, let me show y'all. Let me show you so you know it's real. Can y'all see that? Yeah, she didn't spell everything quite right, but don't come for my baby. I just love her, y'all. I mean, she just amazes me with her mental. Like, how does a 9-year-old know about insurance? I'm just through. I don't know. I just had to share that with somebody because I was so tickled. I was, when I saw this, when I read it, I was like, oh my gosh, my baby. Okay. So, we can go ahead and cut this off because technically your soup is done. So let's see here. Let me just show you how you can do it. Let me grab a bowl. Okay. So you just take a bowl. Legit, just pour the soup in the bowl. Take a little bit of Old Bay to sprinkle on top, you know, just to make it look fancy or whatever. And that's it, y'all. I'm about to show you. You see it? That's it. But let me tell you, it's very much so simple, but this soup is so good. It's so good. I'm literally going to eat this, well, this whole thing as soon as I get off of this. As soon as I finish this video, I'm about to tear all this up by myself. So, pretty much that's what I want to show y'all today. Once again, thanks for stopping by. Please show some love to your girl. You know, I'm trying to build up this YouTube channel, trying to do me, trying to get me out there. You know what I'm saying? So please hit a like and subscribe. And until next time, be you, be true, and let your light shine through. Alrighty, loves. Have a good one.